Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading in a creepy graveyard. The internet today is a little bit unfriendly. Tried to go live a little bit earlier, just wasn't able to. I rebooted everything. Seems a little better, but it seems I'm lagging now as I froze up. Doing free yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of tarot card questions. First 15 minutes are free. Also, if you found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message. Always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by. Gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, finds us maybe when we're not live. Also today you can get the $5 special. $5 taco box includes 3 questions, 3 simple questions. So 3 simple tacos, no taco supremes here. Go gentle on me. You get 10 minutes with me, you get 5+ cards. You also get a spirit clearing with a singing bowl. So that should be fun. You can always get the general $15, 15 cards. And the more in depth, the higher you go with cards, the more perspective you get with my readings. Hey, Addison. Welcome back to the chat, honey. How have you been? Happy weekend. What are you doing? What are you doing? How's the cat? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad it's been replaced, sweetheart. I know what that's like. It is not fun. Did you have to wait very long? I hope you didn't have to wait very long. There's no holiday emojis found. Okay. What is that? There, the 11 of trees. What would the 11 of trees tarot card be like? Oh, hey, there's another one. This is snowflake. That word has become such a trigger for me. Oh, there it is. How pretty. I like that one. I remember the first time I saw them. And icicles, too. It was truly a strange sight to see. They were beautiful, terrifying, but beautiful. The icicles. Yep. Hey, Sun Empress Ari, how are you? But snowflakes are so pretty. I mean, when I lived in Boston, I remember good quarter size or bigger snowflakes. Do they have presents? What do you get when you get birthday? Just a cake? What about party emojis? YouTube, you're pretty bland with your holiday emojis. Cool. She was born the same day as Queen Elizabeth I. Except different years. Very different years. I think I'm right about that. I think you share a birthday with Queen Elizabeth I. Oh, it's the day before. Why did I think that was the 7th? Oh, I know why I thought it was the 7th, because your day is right before my friend Cindy with an I. She's born 9/7. This is 9/6. So interesting. I seriously thought it was the 7th. But I guess it was 5/11 is the time you were born. So I equated it to maybe you being born on the 7th as well. That's another reason I didn't realize it was the 6th. Which numbers do you identify with though more? Do you identify more with the 5/11 or the 9 or the 6? Oh, I'm so glad it's the 6th and not the 5th. That changes your whole chart. In fact, I bet we have some of the same planetary aspects, Addison, despite us having two different suns. Sagittarius is my rising. I can't remember what yours is. I don't know if I ever talked to you about your rising or your moon before. Or maybe you have, and it slipped my mind. Yeah, me too. Hey, Ladybug, how are you? Do you know who your future spouse is? Do you know who your future spouse is? Spirit, has Sun Empress Ari met their future spouse yet? Has Sun Empress Ari met their future spouse yet? Maybe. The Hermit. Maybe this card will tell you a little bit about something in regards to your future spouse. Hey Libra, how are you? If anybody sees a Fangtasia t-shirt while they're shopping this holiday season, please link me in. I really want a Fangtasia t-shirt. I wonder if I can find one on Etsy. Yep, just check out the Hermit card, son. It might be somebody who really likes to hang out at home, stay home. They might be someone who would rather study than party. They might be someone who would rather make magic happen than wait for it to come to them. You have a good week with Esteban next week? Let's find out. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about that? Yes, I would say more than good. We're going to have wonderful opportunities here with this Ace of Pentacles. I love how that card is all about like emotional security. You guys might even want to work on some spiritual exercises together. Okay? Let's look at the card one more time. You know, that could be a home. That could be a church. It could be a synagogue. It could be many, many places of worship and or home. Home is kind of like worship, a place it's like your sanctuary, right? Yeah, I love this card. It's so hopeful and bright, that big star. And also reminding you, Libra, you are the star of your reality, of your love story. Okay, how are you, Sharma? Ladybug or Kashima Sharma or Addison, did you have a free question that you want to ask before I close the free readings? Okay. Okay. Spirit, what do they need to know? What does Sharma need to know about Nitesh wanting a relationship with them, a romantic relationship? Boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing. Yes. They think the world of you. They like you a lot. Will the next week go well for Ladybug Spirit? Will the next week go well for Ladybug? Yes. It will. In this Temperance card, I see that you are very much in your emotions about it, and that's fine. Because you're not worrying about that spilt milk anymore. You're chilling out in your feelings, your emotions. You're relaxing, pouring yourself a drink. You know, this is definitely a card showing that yes, it's time to relax. So yeah, I love the Temperance card because it's also a card about being patient with yourself, as well as leading up to having also patience for others. I also wonder if like it's saying that maybe like the situation at work, something that they like about you, about your patience or something. Um, maybe there's something about Christmas party or something, holiday party. Maybe they want to take you out or help you out with something. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw her pouring that glass, that drink. It's like putting on a nice dress and pouring yourself a drink and having a good time or something. Yes. Oh, that's such a pretty drink emoji. I love that. I've seen Texas's wine glass, but I've not seen that one. Hey, TW, how are you today? You're welcome. You're welcome. So, if you were gonna have a drink, which one? What would it be? What would it be? Would it be a cocktail? Would it be a beer? Man, if I really want a French martini. In the best area. Oh, really? Wow. So you'll be drinking them gluten-free beers? What about the gluten-free beers? Can you do the gluten-free beers? I kind of always feel like the gluten-free beers are more like a wine beer thing, like a wine cooler. Does Miles want to go back together with you? Spirit, does Miles want to go back together with TW? While they might be distant, they do feel they do have and feel and think about these thoughts. Yes, might be worth exploring in the star card. You're welcome, TW. So I realized I need to update my Etsy account. It has not been. I guess it's not been. I guess there are just some items that I missed adding or renewing. Plans for today are to study more about the art of Feng Shui. I made a Feng Shui map of my house during 2020, during COVID. Yeah, I was pretty bored. And little by little, I've kind of just been working on that throughout the house. Because, I'm tired of having a what the fuck room. While I am proud of my what the fuck room, I'm even more proud of the fact that it's in the past. And I feel more open to things. I feel more open to ideas about things. And I feel like I have more space for new things to come into my life. And I'm not, new people too. I mean, I'm not necessarily talking about materialistic items. I don't feel like I really need materialistic items. As long as I have a roof over my head and a suitable car I can drive and, some food on the table. So I just feel like today is going to be the day that I actually put it all together and in perspective. So that's what this weekend's about, because I would like to get my tree up this weekend. Even if there's just fake gifts under it. There's supposed to be a potluck at 5 here in the neighborhood, but I mean, I don't have anything to take. I don't even know what a potluck is. I mean, I know what a potluck is, but I don't know what a potluck is to these people. So I'm a bit like, do I take cookies or do I take a casserole? Do I wear my mask? Do I take my Purell and my gloves, or just my Purell? That's what I thought. I want to go, but I'm also don't want to go. I mean, the weather out there is like cold and gray and drizzly. I can't buy a dessert. I'm gonna live it. I had a goal weight this year. I'm gonna make it. Those sweets. It's bad enough. But here's what I don't understand. It's a potluck outside in the drizzle, in the cold. Is that at 5 o'clock while the sun is going down? Like, the sun's gonna go down. It's gonna be down by 5:25. It's gonna be dark here pretty soon because of it. Like, it'll go darker sooner. Like, you know how? Oh my god, it's so weird to me. When I lived in Boston and winter approached, I moved there in the springtime. But when winter approached, and I was like, Mom, why is the sun down at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Practically. She's like, because you live so more far northeast than you do on the west coast of Florida. It just blew my mind how early the sun went down, started going down there in the winter, in the fall. So I'm not sure I want to go to a potluck in the dark either. At least not with it being cold and drizzly. Might be one thing if the weather was better, for sure. But I would rather just like stay here at the house, work on my feng shui, get things ready, like put the tree up. So we have snow. Yeah, Atlanta is a 4-season subtropical city. I feel like Atlanta has the most beautiful weather of any city I've ever visited in the whole entire country, year round. It's just so beautiful, the weather. So, like, it'll snow in January. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we'll get a white Christmas. I think we're losing our white Christmases. Oh wow! I froze up. Hi. You froze up? Yeah, my computer screen froze for a second. So it's snowing there. Wow. Yeah, everything's fine. You want to go take a walk soon?
What snows in New Jersey?
Canada.
Who's from Canada?
Somebody in the chat.
Okay. She's like she lived in Canada, not in England. In England, I would never see sun.
Is the sun out today in Canada? Oh, you're in Alberta. Wow. Yeah. I see.
Talk us one time in Boston.
You're kidding me, really?
What
I'm
time
sorry
was
to hear that. It used to be a really cool place.
One time Massachusetts was snowing in May.
Yeah, one time in Boston it was snowing in May, 10 feet.
And then rain came and melted everything.
Yeah, rain came and melted everything. Looking to move.
Okay.
I guess it's changed a lot in the last 20 years, huh, Ladybug? I wonder what made it change like that. Oh, I forgot to change the title. The free readings are closed now. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But I can go ahead and answer it. What's your question? We do have some rules, though, so take note of them, like some questions I just don't do. Oh, really, Addison? Oh, I wish we could go over there. Okay, will these two people be a couple that this person's talking about? That like who is talking about spirit? You don't understand how to like my video? Because if you can't understand my English, I'm sorry, then maybe you just don't belong at my channel. But I'm telling you right now that if you can type that well, you can like my video, please. It's real easy to hit the like button. In fact, when I say like the video, the like button should light up. And same with the subscribe button. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So, yeah, it's very possible they will be a couple in that Wheel of Fortune. But what's going to be more important is what you want. So I hope somehow that helps. Keep me updated. The girl is distant from you now? You're welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you liking the video. Be safe. If anybody eats a hamburger today, eat one for me, because I won't. Still recovering vegan. Someone asked me last night if I wanted pizza. They're like, "There's pepperoni on it." Here, you want some milk? No, I'd rather smell okra.
No, you mentioned okra.
Rather eat okra without the seeds and the innards.
Avocado I got from Rio.
Oh,
They went bad and I threw them away.
Andy.
Well, they didn't go in bad. They just changed color. I didn't want to take a chance.
Etsy sucks. That's been my experience. Everything sucks. That's been my experience. Okay. I feel like a lot of what they push on you in their advertising is bullshit. I feel like I'm sitting around with some of the most unique items and cool jewelry on Etsy, and I can't even find my own shop. If I just search for it, I just put in some simple search stuff, like I get so lost on there unless I have my link or I have the seller part of it. And it's frustrating because you should be able to put in a store name at Etsy on Etsy and find it. I don't know why I can't find mine unless I need to go over there and update something. Everyone's taking a lot of the profit. Like, remember what I said about all the money I have to pay for donations? It's like, oh man. Wow. Well, yeah, and the thing about Etsy is it's handmade or vintage items. So it can be quite tedious about the certain things, and like, but yet you can have a curious shop, right? And there's people literally selling like beehives and dead bees and cat fur to make kitten bridges and dog fur and all kinds of crazy shit. And I mean, that stuff sells great. I know. You know, because people are into magic spells, people are into hoodoo, people are into, you know, Wicca, people are into voodoo, people need curious, people need or feel that they need, you know, to have oh, I need this shell so I can invoke the earth mother wind fire goddess of the ocean farts. They don't realize that it's within them, you know. So someone might be looking for a specific item that they think they need. You get a lot of people that are like, don't do this unless, don't do this spell unless. Fuck that. Do it just feels right, you know. But I do notice that there are some things that just don't seem right everywhere when it comes to selling and trying to make a profit and open your business. Doesn't it seem like every business is capitalizing on your business when that's the reason that you really get out of, you know, the game behind a desk and go start your own business so that you're, you know, and it's with eBay, you know, I've had a different experience. I don't sell my organite on eBay. Although maybe I should try. I'll have to talk to somebody I know who who I think may have before and might have had a good experience. Shopify is probably better, but more expensive per month if you're not making a profit. Well, yeah, it's like I could make a shop, right? But am I going to get charged $25 a month for a shop and nobody's buying anything? You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine like how much money I've lost just trying to sell the stuff on Etsy. Like what? How much? What do they cost? That costs like $8 a quarter or something. Now I think, I'm not sure, but I need to check into this. But I think, there are ways to, like, if you have a channel on YouTube and you're monetized, they give you the option to link your stores in, but you have to do it through Shopify, or you have to do it through these other companies. And I don't know though. I don't think you can just link your own website to it. It has to be like a website through some other website that's connected to your website. Maybe. I don't know. But eBay's a little bit different, because the stuff that I do at eBay, the stuff I do on eBay is more like rare finds, or art supplies, or car parts, or like, stuff that I have had that I've collected that's for art. But it's the kind of art supplies where it's like, hey, you want this old Cadillac emblem for your artwork or your car? Here, buy it for $10. It's a piece of garbage to me. Like, because we went to a junkyard, or we went to, Southern Shopping or something, and we found it. Or someone was like, oh, hey, here, I have this. You might like it.
Who wants to buy an emblem? I got 50 of them.
And who wants to buy an emblem, by the way? We got 50 of them. We can actually paint them black and make twice as much as we sell them for. Maybe 3 times more. People buy them from me all the time on eBay. So when you find rare finds like that, open your mind to that, because there's a lot of people looking for that kind of stuff. Things that you would never imagine that they'd want for an art supply. Like, oh, and this like the speaker for the spirit box is a rare find. I couldn't believe I found it for $10 on eBay. I almost wanted to buy the other one just to have a backup speaker. But you can't just like go out and find a speaker like this anymore. Do I use Amazon? Only for Amazon Prime Video, because I got sick and tired of having to not be able to just go and watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it. So the nice thing about Amazon Prime Video is that even if I cancel it, like, I don't have to use it. I keep everything I've bought in the past, like my whole Bleach collection. I couldn't find the whole collection of Bleach anywhere else except for Amazon. But to sell, I've never tried to sell on Amazon. I've always wanted to do that review thing. That review thing that where like they'll pay you to be to review things. They'll ship you items and you review them. I always wanted to do that, but I think the last time I applied, they told me that I didn't have enough followers or subscribers or something. Even though I have like one of the most reviews on Amazon. I think it has to do with like some clothing article I bought for Halloween or something. The only thing I've ever really used Amazon for is to publish my book, For the Love of Cypress. Can you get me a copy of that? Can you go get me a copy of the book real quick? $5.
Who wants to see it?
I just want to show it to them.
Wait, Canadian?
So the thing about Amazon, when you sell something that you've created, is totally different. I see a lot of shops that are fake shops selling fake items, so be careful of that on Amazon. But when you're actually creating a store where it's stuff you created, like a deck of tarot cards, I'm not sure if they have them, to check into it, a book, a journal, etc., etc. These kind of things are a little bit different. because
Was it Canadian?
just anybody who's in the chat. But yeah, so like, you know, it's completely professionally printed. I did the whole manuscript and the formatting, and my mom did the cover. You can get a more high glossy feel, but I like the matte finish because it kind of feels leathery and it scuffs less and it's easy to clean off. And if you, it's also, I don't know, I just liked it a lot better. And all their books are bound pretty well. You can choose any book size you want. I just wanted a bigger kind of book like this compared to like the traditional novella, which might be like half the size of this. I don't have one with me right now because all my books like that are packed. But you can create your own books. You can create your own items, your own journals, like the kind that you do over on Etsy. I'm guessing you could. If I could make this book, I don't see why you couldn't make one that's blank. It's 325 pages like my novel. You know, and they'll send you a proof too. So, you know, before it goes live, you can actually see what it's going to look like. This is just what I've been working on the paperback. So when I print the paperback, it's going to look like this. Though I'm not sure I like the way the title looks with my name in yellow. At least on this screen, I feel like it looks pretty bad. Like, can you even read that? Where did I order it from to create? Through, I think, the Kindle website. Let me look. See, it's a Kindle now. You go get it on Kindle, but so here you go, darling. This is gonna help you. You would go to kdp.amazon.com. I'll link you in. Create, manage, publish.
Is it coffee is against my diet?
Is coffee against your diet?
They told me to watch what I'm eating when I'm drinking.
You can have a little bit of coffee. It's what you can handle. Like what, you know, you don't regularly drink a lot of coffee.
This is my first for weeks.
That's also why that mushroom coffee is in there too as a supplement. If you want something that's, I like that one too. It's really good. Click on that link. Tell me what it says to you, lady. What, Daddy? What? Oh no, that was when you were on chemo. You actually need to be drinking it and taking it. Any kind of mushroom supplement you can is really good for you right now, Dad. Right on. Okay, it says welcome to Kindle Direct Publishing. And does it give you the option to create or log in or sign in or make something, do something? Well, there you go. That's what you need then. You were talking about writing a book. Was that you? Should I put a fake sign in name? No. I mean, I publish under the name Chloe Kamales because um, no one can seem to pronounce my real name. And my name is Greek and starts with X, and so does the last name. But when my dad came here, they changed it from X to CH. And then he was like, "No, this is wrong. Put a K. I'd rather it be a K." So it's Kamales. And it's so interesting because I found that it to be so easy to just use any name you want, and what's going to matter is whatever you put on your artwork with who you are, whether it's your real name or it's your stage name, Ladybug. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. Just what matters is the art that comes out of it. For instance, when I log into my account anywhere, it's Stormy. That's the name I use. But I write this book series under my author pen name, Chloe Kamales. Whereas I have another book series I'm working on that's not even under this author pen name. Ruby! Ruby, doby, doby, do. Well, look, it's about 3:25. It's the warmest time of the day, and I need to go and work out. Stop it, Ruby. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to work on my feng shui. I don't know, maybe later tonight we'll put the Christmas tree up. I don't know where to put it. I have such a problem with feng shui in this house because there's so many windows. And, you're not supposed to sit with your back to a window. Your couches and things are supposed to be up against the wall. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to move everything out of the living room. There's going to be nothing in it except a Christmas tree. What do I do for a workout? Okay, so I walk about 2 miles. We'll do fast-paced walking, and then I'll come home and do some resistant workouts and yoga. It's pretty much mild and light workout, but it's still something that is resistant workout. It's good for your heart rate and your heart, and as well as, I do the yoga and the Pilates, but it's very, very mild, it's more like physical therapy so that I can function. I mean, I do have good days where I don't need the crutch. I have more good days than bad, and I won't. I think nothing of, hey, I want to get my workout in today, but if I have to take the crutch, I will. Because I know that if I have that support, I'll be feeling even better after the workout or the next day. I really want to win that dance pole stage from X Pole this Christmas. I should probably go over and get on Instagram and share that contest again. I really want, really want that for Christmas. Gonna manifest it. That or $1 million, I don't know. Whichever comes first. Any hoodle noodles. I'm gonna go work out. I'll be back in a little bit. Maybe like an hour or so. Ciao, Bella.